Hey guys, today we are making an easy and delicious apple galette that you can make in simple steps. Let's get started. So right now the pie dough is really firm like this. So I like to leave it at room temperature for some time. So set this aside. All right, so let's make cinnamon sugar. In a small bowl, add sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, and salt, and whisk. That's it. It takes a second. Set it aside. Let's also melt butter ahead as well. We're gonna need this later. And now we're gonna slice apples. So I love mixing Golden Delicious and Granny Smiths. They are my absolute favorite combination for apple pies, but I know everybody has a different preference, so let me know which apples are your favorite for apple pies. So I like slicing as thin as possible to make them really soft and melty when they are cooked. That's it. Now the pie dough is nice and soft, not too soft, but soft enough to bend. I shared how to make the pie dough in several videos in the past, so I'll omit the step today, but I'll link the tutorial down below. You can also use any of your favorite pie dough recipe. I think this pie is delicious even with puff pastry. Today I rolled it to about 13 inches wide. Ensure the dough is not attached to the counter. And transfer it to parchment paper. So on the pie dough, apply about 1/3 of the melted butter all over the surface. And sprinkle about half of the cinnamon sugar on top of the melted butter and assemble sliced apples. So you can really decorate any way you like. Today I'm just going to do a very simple pattern, and if you see a broken pieces, you can just lay on the bottom. It's a lot of amount, but do not worry, they get really soft and melty when they are cooked enough. Apply the remaining melted butter, top. The butter adds a nice richness and better texture to the apples. And then sprinkle the rest of the cinnamon sugar. Sugar is necessary to create a melty apple filling. And I'm gonna fold the edge. And twist the edge over here. Right now, the pie dough is getting a little bit too soft. I want to chill the butter again so that it can remain its shape a little bit better. And meanwhile, I'm going to preheat the oven. Bake it in the preheated oven until the crust gets dark golden brown and the filling looks soft and melty. It's important to bake it enough to avoid soggy crust. Now heat the apricot jam and water in a small pot until they start boiling. Strain it if the jam contains chunks of apricot. Tap on the surface. This adds amazing sweetness, tartness, and the glossy shine. Smells incredible. You can also dust powdered sugar or sprinkle toasted almond slices, pistachios, and so on. And now enjoy. Slice it with the pie roller and serve it to your family and guests. My daughter calls it an apple pizza. It's so easy to slice, grab, and share. A perfect treat for casual dinner tables, holiday celebrations, and more. A scoop of vanilla ice cream is a must-have topping when I'm making this pie. It goes amazingly with the melty apple filling. When your schedule is really tight, using pre-made pie dough or even puff pastry dough could be one solution. But what I like to do often is to make the pie dough ahead, freeze it, and defrost it overnight in the refrigerator, and it works perfectly. To store the pie, wrap the surface with plastic wrap to prevent it from getting dry, and store it in the refrigerator or in the freezer if you need to. And if you love apple pie like me, I think you're gonna love my other delicious apple pie recipes as well. I'll leave the links down below so that you can check them out and decide which recipe you may want to try next time. But that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy pastry living, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.